Hey guys, my name is Max. I appreciate y'all for being here. I got a good one tonight. We're going to talk about two brand new ETFs that just came out the last second to last day of April. All right, welcome back. Like I say, my name is Max. My station's name is The Covered Caller, and I'll break down income generating strategies and also liquid alternative ETFs and strategies to supercharge your portfolio. Today, I want to dive into two exciting ETFs: the Amplify Bitcoin 24% Premium Income ETF, BITY, in the Amplify Bitcoin Max Income Covered Call ETF, BAGY, BAGY is the ticker. These funds attempt to harness Bitcoin's volatility to generate income through covered call selling. We'll cover the assets under management, inception date, total return, and we're also going to study the management behind these. First up, BITY. All right, BITY is called the Amplify Bitcoin 24% Premium Income ETF. It was launched April 29th, 2025. Now it's actively managed, and they target a 25% annualized option premium income by writing weekly 5 to 10% out of the money covered calls on Bitcoin ETPs. We're going to see what they're writing these calls on a little bit later, which indexes. This strategy balances income with upside in Bitcoin exposure. As of now, this ETF is brand new and just has $1 million under management. But Amplify, the ETF sponsor, manages over $10 billion across its site and its suite of funds. So, it has some pretty strong backing behind it, and I have a feeling this one's going to have a lot of AUM in very little time. So, what these guys do is these guys sell calls every week and pay dividends every month. They aim to pay dividends every month, but they sell weekly calls. Now, where have we heard that before? Where a short-dated call resets the strike price 4 times more often than a monthly option, right? Monthly options, you just get 1 bite of the apple. Weekly options, you get 4 bites of the apples. Daily options, you get 20 bites of the apple. It makes a difference. Well, these use weekly, so they get more bites of the apple. So that's good. I like that. If you want steady income with Bitcoin growth potential, BITY is a compelling pick. Now, the ETF is ripping off the yield max strategy pretty much with the weekly option selling, but that's a good thing. The older ETFs all use monthly, and I believe weekly is a better plan. All right, next up, BAGY, the big boy, BAGY. All right, so BAGY is called the Amplify Bitcoin Max Income Covered Call ETF. It was also launched a few days ago. BAGY goes all in on income, targeting 30 to 60% annualized premium income while attempting to preserve 5% weekly Bitcoin upside, potential upside. Bitcoin has to actually go up, but they try to preserve the potential upside by choosing the right strike prices. All right, so BIGI writes 5% out of the money calls with weekly expirations, collecting premiums 4 times more often than monthly strategies. And that's how they're going to pay this 30 to 60% premium, or that's how they plan to pay it, let's just say. BAGY's high premium approach converts Bitcoin's wild swings into consistent income streams, making it ideal for an income-focused investor who still wants some crypto upside. Okay, so both ETFs are managed by Amplify, but they're sub-advised by Kelly Strategic Management and Pensera Capital. And I really want to drill down on Kelly Strategic Management. I reviewed a fund from them yesterday that I really liked. We're going to talk about them more in a second, too, or we'll talk about them right now. So the mastermind behind these things is a guy named Kevin Kelly. Now, he's a veteran of the ETF business. He was one of the founders of QYLD from Global X, I believe, and he even founded a benchmark that the CBOE publishes, and that is very impressive to me. Kevin's also the CEO of Kelly's Benchmark Indexes, or Kelly Benchmark Indexes, which power indexes for ETFs like SRVR, that's a server index, and INDS, that's a real estate index. Kelly's known for creative, disruptive, forward-looking investment products. In 2022, he debuted ETFs like Kelly's CRISPR gene editing technology ETF, and that's called XDNA. And also a real estate focused fund. I think that was the one that the INDS was based on. INDS is a real estate index. He's shown a knack for tapping into emerging trends. So his expertise lies within crafting strategies and solutions, etc. All right. Let's talk about the holdings now. So each of these owns some shares in IBIT, which is an ETF that's popular ETF that has liquid options. Neither of these had any options in IBIT right now as of this time. I'm surprised they weren't selling calls in IBIT, but I just looked at today's holdings, last night's holdings. So as of right now, they're actually doing the covered call in something called mini Bitcoin futures. It's MBTX is the symbol. I should have written it down here, but they're trading. They're long as synthetic. Both of these funds are long as synthetic on the mini Bitcoin. So long to call, short to put. And then on top of that, they've both sold an out of the money call option that expires at the end of the week. All right, so what is it for you guys, BITY or BAGY? So BITY's 24% target premium offers a little balanced income and hopefully balancing income and growth, while BAGY's 30 to 60 is for max income, kind of like the same type of people that might be interested in triple QI or QDTE or ULTY or one of those, right? That's what BAGY's for. In theory, though, BAGY should get some pretty good upside also. I'm going to keep an eye on the total return, and we're going to keep an eye. We'll put these in the buffer report. We'll start keeping an eye on the return on these. These are really young. I like Kevin's expertise and involvement. I really like that fund I reviewed of Kevin's yesterday, Q up and Q down. Those are really interesting funds the more I think about those. These ETFs, these that I interviewed today, BAGY and BITY, have a place in more portfolios, though. Q up and Q down, it's something pretty specialized for special occasions. All right, these ETFs fit perfectly for income, growth, and alternative portfolio sleeves. You want to dive deeper? Check out amplifyetfs.com for details. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you like this review, smash the like button, subscribe to the Covered Caller, hit the bell for more ETF breakdowns. Have a good one, folks. I appreciate you all being here. See ya.